to the men, just shut up and step up. And you know what? For the men who are offended by this, you should ask yourself, why are you offended by this?
Democrats have moved the goalpost on Brett Kavanaugh since the day he was nominated. First, his supposed opposition to Roe v. Wade was enough to disqualify him, and then he needed to prove he hadn't committed sexual assault, but now throwing ice across a bar is enough to send him home. How did we get here? I'm Anders Hagstrom, and these are the facts. Chuck Schumer and every single Democrat on the Judiciary Committee marched to the Supreme Court and vowed to oppose Kavanaugh the day he was nominated, before they knew anything about his judicial record or these sexual allegations. When Dr. Christine Blasey Ford made her original allegation of sexual assault, the question was, did Kavanaugh do it? Then all 4 witnesses Ford named said they didn't remember the party where it happened. And when Kavanaugh angrily said as much at his hearing, it became a question of his temperament.
My family and my name have been totally and permanently destroyed.
And when he denied it ever happened, the question shifted again to whether he's ever been blackout drunk. And now any accusation of drunkenness, of belligerence, of throwing ice across a bar is enough, according to Democrats, to disqualify him from being a Supreme Court justice.
A sinner comes before you.
This despite Justice Stephen Breyer being arrested for underage drinking when he was in college. This repeated shifting of the goalposts serves only to hurt Blasey Ford's accusation, because it shows that Democrats are willing to treat any level of wrongdoing as totally disqualifying, regardless of credibility. That blatant partisanship implies Democrats care less about finding the truth than they do about using Ford to block Kavanaugh. They spent a vicious 10 days calling for an FBI investigation to find the truth, but when they finally got it, Democrats immediately shifted and said Kavanaugh should withdraw regardless of what it finds.
You use language that frankly shocked a lot of us. And then ultimately, not whether he's innocent or guilty, this is not a trial, but ultimately, has enough questions be raised that we should not move on to another candidate.
Republicans should wait for the FBI investigation to finish. They should see what it finds and vote accordingly. But Democrats have ruined their credibility here. And now let's go to some of your comments about Trump's new NAFTA deal. I forgot my phone. I don't want to move the camera on this.
Only I'm not your mom.
Aw, Cheryl King Morris says, Anders Hagstrom always has a good few chuckles tucked in. Go team! Thanks, Cheryl.
You guys know what you're gonna be for Halloween yet?
I haven't dressed up as anything for years. I just go around and extort little children for candy. I don't do that. I deny these allegations unequivocally and categorically. Carol Sue Colley Whitwer says, Clinton and Sanders are the voices of socialism, which is okay, that's a political thing to say. But then they say, the voices of socialism and old-fashioned paganism.
Paganism?
Paganism. I'm from Minnesota. Dale Van Witzenberg Sr. says, why do we keep on winning? I'm almost tired of always winning. Almost tired. Because Trump mentioned this at his speech the other day. He's like, the only reason you won't vote for me is if you're tired of winning. How much winning is too much winning? You either die a winner or live long enough to see yourself become the loser. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like us here at the DCNF Presents the Facts and our friends over at American Voices and the Daily Caller. And if you're watching on Facebook, you can like my page in the description. Thanks for watching.